Coming up in this Brightline construction update. This update looks at the progress on Brightline's new Orlando line, as seen from State Road 528 in May 2021. Brightline's Orlando line runs from Orlando International Airport east to Cocoa, Florida, where the line will join into the existing Florida East Coast Railway main line for the rest of the route to Miami. We'll start here with a glimpse of the route east of Narcoossee Road. The white line behind the trees is the subroad bed. Next is the bridge across State Road 417. This is the first of the major bridges on the line to start having beams installed. It is roughly 3/4 complete here, with the last section over the entrance ramp to be installed next. Here's the bridge over the OUC Stanton Rail line. Ramps on both sides are nearing completion, and there is still a little work to complete on the headers before the beams can be installed. The box culvert here has been completed, and subroad bed has been spread in this area. Crews are still working on the headers for the Conlockhatchee River Bridge. The poles sticking up next to the signal bungalow will eventually hold solar panels to power the signals at this location. This area west of State Road 520 is ready for ties. Crews are also in the process of installing a fence along the right-of-way, with the poles installed so far. The bridge over State Road 520 is slowly progressing. Pilings are installed on either side, and work is continuing in the median. Here at Second Creek, the bridge beams have been installed and crews are starting to work on the deck. The same is true here at Jim Creek. The concrete retaining wall is continuing to be installed along the edge of the right-of-way. This is the ramp for the bridge over the Tosahatchee Wildlife Management Area access road. On the bridge itself, crews are working on finishing the headers. The wall on this side of the ramp was just recently installed. This is the approach for a short bridge over a small canal and wildlife underpass. And here is the work on the St. Johns River Bridge. When finished, this will be a massive structure with multiple spans over the river's channels. Crews are continuing to install the pilings here, as well as building up the embankments in between. This will likely be the last section of this route to be complete, and where the lines being built from both the east and west will probably meet. The route heading east from the bridge is beginning to take shape. Crews are beginning to work on the retaining wall in this section. Fill is continuing to be brought in to build up this section. Crews here are preparing to build a box culvert for this small canal. Several others will be built in this area as well. Coming around this curve is where the ramp begins for the tracks to first cross Pine Street before continuing over Interstate 95. Crews still need to build the headers for the Pine Street Bridge before the beams can be installed. And here is where the bridge over Interstate 95 will be. Here's a quick look at the eastern end of the bridge where crews are currently working on the header. Here the road is shifting onto the temporarily rerouted lanes of State Road 528. The large dirt pile is the new alignment that will take the 528 over Brightline's panel tunnel when complete. The tunnel itself is looking to be roughly 3/4 of the way finished. The tracks will now be on the north side of the road, which is on the left here. Fill has started to be brought in and spread to raise up the right-of-way. Crews recently started building a wall on the north edge of the right-of-way. The ramp to go over Industry Road is also nearing completion. In the southwest corner over the 528 crosses Industry Road is where the majority of the ties for the line to Orlando are being stored. There is still a little bit of work being done around the north portal of the Cocoa Tunnel. On the south side, the large dirt piles that were pushed against have been fully removed now, and work continues along the Florida East Coast Railway right-of-way. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.